Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am all barefaced. I have done my skincare regimen and I'm about to get ready. And I'm so excited to finally be filming a tutorial. I'm hoping and praying that all goes well. Ileana is watching VeggieTales, got some Boss Baby ready to play right after. So fingers crossed I can get through this get ready with me tutorial so I can finally upload a tutorial, which is something that I was starting to love and enjoy doing. So now I'm gonna go in with a foundation that I have been loving. I've been obsessed with this. It's a drugstore foundation. And I am not a full coverage foundation person. I mean, normally I wear the IT Cosmetics CC cream all the time, but ever since this came out, I've been really happy with it. My skin is on the dry side, so if you're wondering, and I do not feel like a cake face. I do not feel like this settles into every single fine line or every single pore that I have on my face. I really like it. Of course, I hydrate and prep my face well before because it is a matte finish foundation. So, I mean, I think it's just a formulation and a combination of the way I've been prepping my skin, and I really like this foundation. I always squirt some out on my hand. And I dot it first where I have the most pigment, which is on my cheeks. This is the Morphe Y6. It's just a flat top kabuki and it's so soft. So I just love the way it buffs out and blends out my foundation. So yeah, I kind of stipple and pat this into my skin. I don't really rub it because I don't like foundation streaks on my face. So I just I press it into my skin. Make sure you are prepping your skin well before you go on with any type of foundation, but especially like a heavy, more full coverage foundation, just because it preps your skin and it keeps foundation from settling into your pores and your lines. Now down my neck, I do drag it down. You always want to drag it down your neck, that way you don't have that line of foundation. So you always want to drag it down. I always push it back into my ears as well. And then I just pat around the hairline. Okay, you guys, so I went ahead and filled in my eyebrows. I used the Benefit Ka-Brow in the shade number 4. I've been reaching for this a lot. I bought it maybe like a month ago. I had never tried it because I'm so faithful to my Anastasia brow products. And I've been reaching for this more, not because I like it more than this one. I think it's just because it's new in my makeup collection that I'm really liking the results and I'm really liking the wear of it, that I've just been reaching for it more. But I still love my Anastasia brow pomade. Their Anastasia brow products are hands down my favorite and the best in my eyes. Anyway, so I went ahead and prepped my lips and I used the Smith's Menthol and Eucalyptus Balm. I have these balms everywhere. I even have it in the tin in the Rosebud Salve, the Smith's Rosebud Salve lip balm. And I've used this for years as a lip balm. I have one in my nightstand. I lather my lips up every night. Dry chapped lips are a pet peeve of mine. And so because I wear a lot of liquid lipsticks, I always like to make sure my lips are hydrated. So this is something I do, you know, as part of my makeup routine. I prep my lips as I'm prepping my skin, putting on my foundation. Can you see Ileana? She's gonna destroy my bed. Like, all those pillows are gonna be on the floor by the end of this tutorial, if I even get through it. Anyway, we're gonna continue on because she is entertained. If I have to remake my bed just to get through this tutorial, I will. She's singing happy birthday. Anyway, we're gonna continue on because her cuteness will distract me. I'm gonna use this to prep my lids and use it as a base for my eyeshadow, and I will use it to conceal, but I'll use that later. So I'm just gonna dab some on my eyes, and I'm going to use this Sonia Kashuk Beauty Blender and just blend that out on my lid. Oh, is that Boston? So continuing on, I'm going ahead and start on the eyes, and I'm going to tell you guys what I'm going to be using today. I'm using the KKW Beauty and Mario collaboration palette. It's the palette that Mario and Kim Kardashian collabed on. I was super excited, judge me if you want, but I was super excited to get my hands on this palette when the news popped up that he was going to be collabing and creating an eyeshadow palette with Kim. I was super, super excited because I feel like those two have changed the makeup world. I mean, Mario, of course, he's changed the makeup game for so many people, and he's created so many beautiful looks on so many other celebrities. I mean, not just Kim Kardashian. He's done looks on Megan Fox, Gabrielle Union. Most recently, he's been doing Ariana Grande's makeup, and I love the looks that he creates. I love that he's very willing to share his knowledge and his tricks and, you know, tips and certain techniques that he has to achieving certain looks, what products he uses on them. I really, really like his artistry. I think he's a wonderful makeup artist, and I really like his makeup looks that he creates. I cannot tell you how many times I've had a girl or a bride bring me a picture of Kim Kardashian because they want their makeup, you know, that smoky bronzy look. Mario created that, and I feel like this palette reflects all the numerous looks that he's created on her over the years, which so many people are obsessed with, even me. Like I said, judge me if you want. I love the way that woman wears her makeup, and I love the way Mario does her makeup, and that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna jump right in, and I'm actually going to use this big like flat brush. It is the MAC 227. I'm gonna dip it into this shade right here. This is a matte shade, and I'm just gonna press that onto my lid just to set the concealer, which I used as my eyeshadow primer. Okay, now I'm just gonna grab a fluffy brush, and I'm going to dip it into this shade right here, and that's gonna be my transition shade. Oh my gosh. These shadows, like, I don't even have to try to blend it. Wow. I mean, when I swatched them, they were beautiful, but putting them on my eyes, oh my gosh, look at that. Like, I don't even really have to blend it. I love it. Yes, I'm so happy I bought this. As soon as it touched my eye, I feel like it was, poof, just blended out. I'm gonna probably grab this Bronzy shade, that's the name of it. It's called Bronzy. And I'm just gonna pat that all over my eyelid. I don't even have to work at, like, it just goes on. Wow. This is one of my favorite brushes to use to define my crease lately. It's the Real Techniques Base Shadow Brush. I'm gonna go into this shade right here just because it's a little bit darker, and I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna start in the outer corner and just kind of buff it into my crease just to define my crease a little bit more. Okay, now I'm going to go into this gold shade right here, and I'm actually gonna grab a little bit of that and place that in the center of my eye just to bring it out a little bit more. So that's it for the eyes. I'm not doing anything crazy. I just was really excited to get this palette in the mail and try it out. So now I'm gonna finish and conceal my eyes. I'm gonna use the same concealer, the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. And now I'm going to blend it out, and I'm going to use the Morphe G31 brush. Now I'm gonna set my under eye and then also press. I'm actually just gonna kind of set my whole face, but I'm gonna use this big fluffy brush from Morphe. It's the E41, and I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder, and this is in the shade Fair. So I'm gonna press press all over my skin. And then buff it away. Okay, now I'm gonna add some color to my face, and I love that powder. It really like brightens up my under eye. I don't know if you can tell. Anyway, I'm gonna warm up my face now. I'm going to be using this L'Oreal True Match Lumi Bronzer in the shade medium. And I'm going to use this stippling brush by MAC. It is the 187. And I'm just gonna swirl it around in here and just use that to warm up my face. I'm gonna use one of my favorite MAC blushes. These are all MAC blushes in here. They're just, I just ordered the pot, and this is just a Z palette. But I'm gonna be using one of my favorite MAC blushes to use. It's like a peachy, shimmery color, but it's great for spring and summer. And this is in the shade Style. And it just gives a pretty like peachy flush to the cheeks. And then taking the same fluffy brush that I used for powder, I'm just gonna use that to do like a once over and just buff everything out so everything is seamless. Now to highlight, this is a new highlighter that I picked up from Target the other day. This is by the brand Pixi. I love Pixi makeup. I have a few things from the Pixi makeup collection, but I'm obsessed with highlighters. I love glowy skin. I love strobing. I love highlighting. I love the whole look. I'm gonna be sad when it's not a trend anymore because I'm still gonna do it even if it's not on trend. There's two different ones. I don't remember what the other one is called, but I got the Delicate Dew combo, and I think I'm gonna use this one because it's a little more goldy. Whoa, I am impressed. Look at how glowy and pretty my skin looks. Wow. Now I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my eyes, and I'm going to smoke out my lower lash line, and I'm gonna be using this right here by Morphe. It is the M169, and I'm gonna go ahead and start with this shade right here, which is the first shade that I put in my transition area. And I'm going to be using the Bad Gal Bang Mascara by Benefit to give my lashes a coat or two. Now I can never just use just one mascara. I like to cocktail my mascaras. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in and use my Voluminous Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. And one last step that I like to do, and I feel like it's such like a subtle little difference, but I feel like it's such an important step. If you are not a fan of wearing eyeliner on top, which I sometimes am not, I mean, every now and then I like a simple classic wing liner, especially when I'm wearing like a red lip or something. I just feel like it's a classic look. But for the most part, I like to just do like smoky looks and smoke out my lower lash line. And I feel like tight lining, such a simple little step, but it makes just, you know, it makes a subtle difference, but it does make a nice little difference. Anyway, tight lining is when you line the upper part of your inner lash line. Subtle difference, but it does make a difference. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my makeup and do my lips. I feel like this look using the KKW Beauty and Mario palette would not be complete if I didn't do a classic Kim Kardashian nude lip. I'm gonna use this lip liner. It is the NYX Professional Slide On Glide On Stay On Waterproof Extreme Lip Color. Well, that's a mouthful. Anyway, I'm using this and the shade is Nude Suede Shoes. Kim did a collab with Kylie, and this is one of the lip glosses that she made and released, and this is in the shade Kiki. I'm gonna set my face, and I'm gonna be using the Flower Beauty Seal the Deal. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. Seal the Deal, and I'm just gonna spritz this all over my face. And then I like to keep a little fan, and I just kind of fan myself. Helps the setting spray to dry down a little faster, so I feel fancy when I use my little fan. Anyway guys, that concludes this tutorial. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you learned something new from it. Give me comments down below what kind of tutorial, or if you have a specific palette that you want me to do a tutorial with. Please feel free to comment down below. If I have it, I will do a tutorial with it, and if I don't have it and I can go out and get it, I will. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and joining me today. I made it through to the end. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to check me out on Instagram. I post a lot of when I'm going to upload. And hi baby. Oh no. Say bye guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.